It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing now is Gino. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fielded at the 43. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
49-yard line.
Ready, set.
Throwing to start the drive. Owens. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Looking to throw. Owens. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Throwing again. Owens. This pass complete to Higgins. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Dolphins! Devon Achane, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. Jerome Baker there on the tackle. The Seahawks at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
13.
Geno now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Barrett. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
11 yards. It's 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look.
53. It's check 58. Ours. Hey, it's a clip.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they'll wind up getting 7 there on 4th and 3. A shotgun snap for Smith. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. You talk about this Miami defense. And they're a tough unit to throw against. Currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And when you see a ranking like number 4 in the league against the pass, that's a testament to both their defensive coordinator and the general manager that crafted this unit, and now they're out executing.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. and that's where they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play.
First down, they go back to A-Chain. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon A-Chain, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
53.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. 3rd and 8.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Smith. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
18 Rattler. Dragon 60.
They go play action here on first down. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Seahawks 3.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Jackson Smith and Jigba, the one he was after there. But it'll be second down. You talk about this Miami defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all three phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be...
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. This offense on third down today, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Smith going to move him around.
For a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Gino on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Smith. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
At the 18-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Off the play fake. Owens. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Buying time to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Gino. He finds his man, complete. That's Barrett. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
And the Seahawks first down.
Here's Smith. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
2nd and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Check 59, Cobra. 49, flip her off, 49. Alert. Come on, shot.
Now it's Smith. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is down to 28-10. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Ready?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Another big play here as they strike for 31.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Let's go now.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A give up the middle to H.A. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
18, Pioneer. Stop low, 18.
Back to throw. Owens. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
To throw on 3rd down. Owens working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Miami.
Ready.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready. 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Warriors 70.
On 1st down, Owens. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Off play action. Owens. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins continue to pull away here in this first half. And now it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. Well, call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Smith. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? Charbonnet will score. Touchdown, Seattle. The extra point now coming from Myers. And that one cuts this to a 17-point spread. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Open man downfield is Hill. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Let's go.
And the Dolphins
Trap
first
60,
down.
trap 60.
And now they'll shift things around.
Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, right?
Now a play fake here on first down. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Off the play fake. Owens. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Come on, come on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this is potentially a nervy situation this close to their own goal line. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A-Chain gets it from the gun. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 92 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
First down, Miami.
79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
On 1st and 10, Owens. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
18, Pioneer. Ready.
To throw again, Owens. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Second down pass. Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. An opening there on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check 58.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And he had to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They snap it to Smith. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Sanders now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Dolphins 41, Seahawks 17.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Throwing on third down, Smith. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Back to throw, Smith. Eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 41 yards. And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. He'll buy some time right. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
A game there of 30 big ones. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's A-Chain headed right. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Right back to A-Chain on 2nd down.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, Owens. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
60
Operating from the gun, Owens. connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
At the 3-yard line.
A-Chain. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Tuesday. Hold on.
Play action. It's Smith. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard. But also, you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
To throw on 3rd down, Owens. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Dolphins take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 48.
They'll fake it. Now Smith.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now a draw play. It's Walker. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Off of play action. Here's Smith.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Smith on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Middle.
And now Smith going to change the play. Now to the ground. Here's Walker.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Geno now to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Looking to throw. Owens had his hands on it but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now they'll change things up.
Off play action. Owens. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. And the Dolphins are going to recover.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Mustang 19. Let's go.
Off the play fake. Owens. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a game. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Back to throw. Owens over the middle, complete. It's Higgins. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
On 4th down, Owens. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Elijah Higgins.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Dolphins are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Bust through the tackle.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Smith. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Sanders on for the extra point. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Dolphins 62, Seahawks 30.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Smith. Flush to his right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off play action. Owens. They'll swing this out wide. Here's A-Chain. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go play action here on 1st down. And now here is another interception. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
13X, 13X.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now Gino. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Got it. Ready?
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10.
Going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Yeah, can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
A pitch comes to Walker.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
Look. Hey, go flip her up, flip her up.
Here we go on fourth. Smith. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal.
Ready.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Seahawks come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now